not even that. It's not. I didn't go there because it was never a turn on to me.
Now you live in a nice place.
I'm not even
decent living.
I'm not trying to say that I got complete morals or anything like that. It was just something I wasn't into because I just knew they weren't into it. On a physical attraction level or whatever, what have you.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And then I like going to strip clubs, but I don't like the lap dances. I'm like, as soon as the song's over, the girl that's looking like she really wants you, she's moving on to the next guy. It's like,
if it's impersonal, you want to stay impersonal. Don't pretend that you like.
I hate the pretending bullshit.
But that's what Brazil is.
I'll go there, drink beers, and enjoy the eye candy without a doubt. But when it comes to the lap dances, and I know the girl's just like so not into it, but for a song she's gonna make believe you're the hottest thing she's ever seen.
But you're providing, man. That's what we do. We provide.
But I can't be bothered by that. I can't be bothered. That's all.
I understand.
Yeah, these guys are trying to get me to go down.
Welcome, people of solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival would not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant.
It's about out there.
Dude, I understand why it works. I'm just saying for me.
With the lighting of the effigy,
that's the thing I can't get past.
They treat you like they're really in love with you.
He becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard.
What they do is they go into your whole primal thing of being a provider. You give them a couple of bucks, and they just don't do that business thing. They just become your girl as long as you need them to be. They need your money. You need their.
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College.
Even the girl you love,
Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do.
Sometimes you wish you could just go, hey.
What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to
because your girl won't leave.
Can't you just go to another room for a little while?
That's not what they do.
You mean get out of my life?
You are taking us somewhere warm. I will shoulder some of your burden.
No,
I want her around all the time right now.
It's not like...
Maybe it'll change. I don't know. Right now,
I love my girl, but she's sick of like it's... Conversation stink. She's a girl. How can you like be in love with a girl like that?
Do you ever say anything that's made you laugh? Honestly,
I laugh at her, and she doesn't. But that's when
your relationship's doomed.
But that's at her. No, man. We've been together like almost 4 years.
Wow.
So she's been with me for 2 years. I've been with her for like 4
He
months.
done.
You're gonna be booking a trip to Rio by January.
That's not true, man.
So wait, she says something. Does she ever say something she thinks is funny?
When she tries to be funny, it's useless. When she does funny things and I laugh at her, she gets mad, but it's hilarious because she's being funny. When
Spice wine here.
Right.
Paid for by the
When she's not trying to be funny,
when
it's
she tried
hysterical.
to tell me a story, like when she, like you heard the guy that just called in.
Yeah.
When he, it's interesting when people go, like the guy, the English guy that is leading, Paul. Hey, website, go to da-da-da. You go, all right, man, well. But the other guy was kind of like, did it. It's kind of, when she's like that, when she's being like Paul, she's awful. When she thinks she's being funny, but when she's being like kind of like, I heard this thing last night. It's like, when she's being not funny, she's as funny as possible. But I can't talk to her for more than 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah, really?
Wait, you guys probably Eskimo kiss your girls, don't you?
There's a little snuggling.
Fellas, you gotta stop that.
If there was a reality show going on in my apartment right now, no one would listen to the show anymore.
Yeah, you're a monogamy guy. But that's not
not wrong with that.
You're a monogamous guy. You're an in-love type of dude,
They
man.
completely, take them out of my mind when they listen to the show. If there were cameras rolling at my apartment, people would be like, holy shit.
So your girl's funny.
Yeah,
Need a ride?
She makes me laugh.
Where do you want to go?
Doubt. And I'm not laughing at it. Well, I laugh
Climb
at
and back, and we'll be off.
But she also makes me laugh. Yeah.
Get up there.
Like she goes, listen to this.
I might get myself a pint at Blackbriar Mead while I'm in Riften. It's worth the trip all day.
Oh, baby, you.
She's funny, and her whole family's funny. She just comes from a funny family. Yeah.
Fair enough. You got lucky.
The real answer would be to be cool guy here, like, yeah, whatever. No, I bang prostitutes and stuff, but the reality is,
Jesus, see,
I'm
look
really
at this little
cool
underhanded
guy.
little. Yeah,
Who was that?
Bringing prostitutes. Look, before I met her, before I got with her, it's just been a process for 4 years. Okay, because she saw, I still had a few women floating around, and she had got to the point where women do, where they love you faster than you love them. You know what I mean? They just into you quicker than you're into them. So she looked on a text mail. I had a text message from somebody. We didn't really go together. She says, I can't take this no more. I don't want to be with you. And I said, really, let's be honest, we're really not together. So, all right, I'll say this. We'll be together now. And it's been great. Once I decided, like, okay, I'm going to have a girlfriend. She's good people, man. I love her, but I have to teach her how to be my friend. Because she's a girl.
Yeah.
They don't know how to be our friends.
But
come
wow,
on.
that's rough.
But you didn't have to teach your woman how to be your friend, how to be your girlfriend. Not be a girlfriend, be yours.
But be a friend besides your girlfriend.
Yes, teach her how to be a damn
That
dude.
kind of just comes over time, though. You know,
Like time and mental abuse. Once she starts
knock her down a little bit.
knock it down a little bit, build her back up until you're
because I'm sure some of the stuff that you're
If anyone
used to
sneaks
doing
up on,
isn't so
I will
fun for
shoulder
her.
some of your burden.
Yeah, but a happy man usually means a happy woman, and not vice versa. A happy woman a lot of times means an unhappy man.
All right. Well, speaking of love, we got a love story for everybody. Speaking of love, I saw this in the paper Saturday, New York Post. I guarantee no one in America has a better story.
Khajiit will follow.
Good
Right here.
segue. This what is you go.
Well, you know,
A lot of people commenting on instant feedback. Very curious. What does your girlfriend call you? Opie or Greg? I never noticed.
Opie poo.
Because usually there's sweetie or something like that.
Well, there's a pet name
Baby.
that I will just
Go to your grave with.
yeah.
Gropey.
Is it one of the normal sweetie, baby,
It's
honey,
it's bad.
Yeah.
darling?
And I bet you my little was before.
My little something?
And then a noise. My little ploof ploof.
She calls me Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
Yeah, it's weird because I hate Opie and I hate my real name, so it's
What's wrong with Greg?
all right. Never liked my real name.
Good enough name.
All right, so Pound for Doggy Style Sex Sicko is the headline of this fine news story in the Post that hit on Saturday. A New Jersey man charged with sodomizing a Rottweiler named Precious was jailed yesterday for violating a court order to stay away from the dog and her owner.
There was a court order. That's what he was arrested for.
Right.
Violating a court order.
Court order.
Okay,
Stay away from the Rottweiler. He refused. Sodomizing. I guess he sodomized the Rottweiler in the past and he was coming back for more? I don't know.
Is it like...
I'm kind of bummed because I don't have the full story here. I got a shortened version.
Everyone
gave a lot
wants
more
details.
They gave a lot more details in the article that I forgot at home.
I'm sure they didn't give important details, like sodomizing the Roddy. Is that doing it in the ass? Or it's a female Roddy, is it doing it normal, but since it's a dog, it's sodomy? There's no way you could say having sex with... Is it always sodomy?
Yeah, what is sodomy there, Patrice?
Sodomy is the booty.
It is the booty, right?
That's the butchering.
I thought it was just some kind of an act that was beyond,
that's
you know...
sadomasochism is what you're thinking about.
No, I thought sodomy was some type of...
Sodomy is booty.
Is it always booty?
Sodomizing someone is the booty.
The booty. All right, Jose Rodriguez was ordered to spend 45 days at the Middlesex County Jail by blah, 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 whatever. The judge said Rodriguez, 39, of Perth Amboy, violated a restraining order September 29th when Maritza Rosario found him on her back porch at 12:30 in the morning, early morning there, standing next to Precious, a 6-year-old female.
Ooh.
She's in her house. The dog's outside on the porch. 12:30, she hears a little ruckus coming from the porch.
Some kind of
She opens up the back door and she sees this guy just standing next to Precious, a 6-year-old female.
Yeah.
But how can that be abuse if it's a Rottweiler? A full-grown Rottweiler can go, look, let me tell you something. I'm not swinging that way.
If I'm not enjoying this, I'm turning around and biting you.
It was a Rottweiler.
Right.
It wasn't a poodle. Or, you know, it wasn't muffin cakes. It was a goddamn
Right.
cat dog.
Is it Muffin Cakes? The little name? No?
I'm not. It's brutal.
So maybe Patrice hit it.
It's brutal. Rodriguez faces trial October 20th on animal cruelty charges brought by the New Jersey Society for the Prevention of Cruelty for Animals. He was accused in January of sodomizing the dog last year.
Really like
You are taking us somewhere.
He was,
I will shoulder some of your
they
burden.
found him, doing
Here's
a
the
Rottweiler.
problem.
Go ahead, Dan.
Here's the problem I have. Animal cruelty charges. Now, don't think I'm sick here. I'm not condoning this.
Oh boy, here we go.
But I don't think this is animal cruelty. I think if you got to come up with a charge, have, sick fuck in the first degree or something.
Lead on,
like,
friend.
if you're destroying a dog, you're sick. I don't think it goes to animal cruelty is, you crack a dog over the head with a bat, you light the cat's tail on fire and run off, you bury it up to its neck and run it over with the lawnmower, those kind of things, animal cruelty. I don't think having sex with a dog is cruel to the animal. I don't think they care.
And I'm an animal, like, I'm not an activist. I'm not actively trying to, but I really have a soft spot for animals.
Who doesn't?
And I don't look at, if I catch some on the internet, if I catch a little bestiality, I don't look at the animal like poor thing. So if I don't look at it like, oh, what are they doing to that dog? Then it's really not, I don't think it's cruelty. I don't think sex with an animal is cruelty.
I don't either. Unless it's a chicken. I've seen the German chicken ones where the guy is just too big and the chicken
If anyone sneaks up on her, I will shoulder some of your burden.
Chicken, This Aryan sick motherfucker is just banging a chicken. Because you know damn well the chicken, there's not much room in a chicken. So that
Scoot, I'm laughing extra hard because Anthony and I saw this video together back when we were working together in Boston when the internet was like the internet. You saw it all because they had no rules. Like Anthony always described,
all free.
Anthony described the early days of the internet like the Wild Wild West. It was all up for grabs, man. And legislation, they couldn't work fast enough to try to figure this shit out.
Click around, you find yourself in a saloon. There's a gunfight and broads, and
this stuff was just everywhere. And we saw a German video with the guy doing exactly what Ant's doing.
Yeah.
As he's having sex with the chicken, holding the chicken in front of him. Doesn't he break the chicken's neck as he's having an orgasm or two?
I don't think it was that clip. Because that clip just looked like he really enjoyed the chicken.
Yeah.
Yes, they say that if you're fucking a chicken, right when you come, you got to break the chicken's neck and it starts convulsing and tightens up and really gives you a good one. So, obviously that's cruelty.
You've never read the book Chicken Fucking for Dummies? Like us?
Chicken
It's all there for you, Patrice.
God, eat it when you're done.
So, we did see that, and I guess the videos I've seen over the years, the look that the animal gives is just a look of curiosity, really.
Right, yeah,
it's anything. You could get the same look if you whistle to a dog.
It's a look of what the...
Usually bestiality videos I watch is usually a dog and a girl, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen one.
And that doesn't look cruel at all.
That's what I'm going off.
Having a great time.
Dog is having a great time, and it has a tiny little lipstick thing happening.
The dog's licking things.
There's no harm going on.
Jumping around.
That's why I disagree with your theory, by the way. If it's a female dog, humans are a lot bigger than the dog peepees there, and
a Roddy is a pretty big dog.
I think you could do some
maybe
serious
dog
damage.
penises are average size. Maybe they, you know what I mean? Maybe they go, oh wow, this is average. I like it. But human size is like, ooh, like the Rottweiler's like,
are you
ooh.
thinking?
I never had.
I've seen dogs on the bestiality videos. Some Rottweilers are having sex with girls, and their penises were comparable in size to a human. Let's say.
All right.
I don't see how this guy was hurting the dog to where it's animal cruelty.
Okay.
Especially a Rottweiler.
Yeah, especially a Rottweiler. Yeah, if he's there with a Yorkshire Terrier in one hand, holding it like a jerk-off sleeve, then I could see some animal cruelty charge.
The Rottweiler just went. That's when you know she went.
Yeah. Oh, you see those teeth? Turns its head around. Oh boy. then there's a problem.
I live in an area of New York. They have these dogs walking around. They all have attitudes. I would be so happy if a pervert moved into the neighborhood and started, messing up.
If a
messing
dog fucker moved into
without a doubt. There are dogs that walk around in my neighborhood that deserve it.
Deserve a good fucking.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They give you.
Can you imagine?
They know they have rich owners, these dogs up there. They give you a look like, who are you? Get out of my way.
Why wouldn't anyone tell me a registered dog fucker had moved in next door when they...
And they're breeding these dogs to look like cuter and cuter, but stop.
Cuter. The dog was so cute.
What's your name?
I want to enact Fido's Law. Because we don't need... It's always a goddamn name of some fucking kid.
The damn dog that got raped.
Little Fido's Law.
Fluffy's Law. Spot's Law.
Absolutely. All right, we'll get into the... I guess we'll get...
There's a Rover alert out today.
Have you seen this dog?
Was with a known dog fucker.
Oh, you see him in surveillance video with some chewies.
Lured him into his vehicle with some kibble.
All right, I'm blowing off,
scene with a Heart's flea collar.
blowing off all the phone calls because they're explaining what sodomy is.
That's funny. You were blowing off the sodomy calls. I found that.
Some people saying sodomy is also sex with an animal. Just sex with an animal in general.
I thought it was any, what's the word? Like a sick sex act is sodomy. Anything that isn't just normal sex, some perversion. Like ass sex.
We weren't
or
getting,
I think even oral is considered sodomy.
We weren't going to get anything done because they all had a different definition for sodomy on the line, so we need an expert. All right.
Ooh, sodomy expert.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure they'll find
Hello,
one.
Mr. Opie and Anthony. This is Jonathan Griff.
We got a New York City subway terror non-story.
This Fox News alert just in. Sodomy is ass sex. We have an expert coming up to the desk now. An expert for everything.
Now this subway terror thing, though, man, I'm getting phone calls from all over the country. Are you safe?
Don't take the subway. I heard. You heard nothing. Shut up.
Everyone's in a panic in Manhattan now.
They're not dumb enough. The Arabs are not dumb enough
I was at a
to do
pottery
that.
barn, and the people were losing their minds.
They're not dumb enough
and
to
this
do
is
it.
why I hate the fucking media, because they're still working the story hard.
Al-Qaeda and
the
other
shit out of everybody.
They're not dumb enough to do it.
And if you do know exactly what's going to happen, tell us. Stop with this. We have a credible threat. Well, what is it?
Apparently it was just a couple of guys in Iraq that had information that you could get on the internet with a map of New York.
All they wanted apple pie.
Is that it? You think they
wanted,
offer them nice, luscious apple pie?
They wanted dessert. They saw the guards eating some nice apple pie and dessert, and they said, hey,
how do I get some?
I got some info for you. And they're like, really? Yes, it's going to cost you a piece of that apple pie.
Slice.
I just want a piece of pie.
I just want a pie.
Piece of your goddamn
we're all
pie.
fucking gullible. That's all it would take. If I was one of those prisoners, I'd be yapping and flapping.
New York City subway. Ooh. Well, here's your pie, sir.
And they sit there and watch him eat it, and he eats it slow.
Right.
And they're sitting there with guns waiting for the information.
Right.
And he's just eating it.
Oh, savoring every bite.
Very tasty.
I need ice cream.
Yes.
You Americans are so weak.
Put ice cream, much strollers, the subway car, bombs, October 9th. Put more ice cream. Pie. I need another dollop. Good. Dollop. A dollop.
And that's what they think of us, too. They just think we're that dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, we, freak out.
Know how stupid we are? They're still checking the strollers.
Yes,
The terrorists.
Don't worry about
The terrorists have gotten the word. We know we're onto them that they might do this with a stroller. So they're already thinking of something else. So stop fucking.
Yeah, so
checking
Muhammad
the strollers.
Atta guy is going to be wheeling a stroller onto the subway.
Right.
We got him, sir. We got him.
And the worst thing that happened was in England, the black dudes that messed it up. So that means now it's not just Arabs.
Yeah, look
But,
out.
now it's like everybody gets. Come on, just stop.
We can't profile.
Well, let's see what this latest story is. I'm hearing it's a non-story, which the news is great at, and that's why we love the assaults on the media. They're useless.
Good morning, Kirsten. Those with a subway ride as part of their morning commute should notice the same heightened security we've seen over the past few days. Both the mayor and the police commissioner say there are no immediate plans to pull out the extra officers or cut down on the extra bag searches. Days after the public was warned about a potential bomb threat to New York subways, the feds are still saying there are serious doubts about the credibility of that threat. Even so, Mayor Bloomberg continues to maintain he did the right thing, beefing up security and patrols. Many riders we spoke to this morning seem to agree.
Remember, the feds are the guys that couldn't predict 9/11, so I think he's doing a great job.
It's not going to scare a whole lot of people away. The subway's a good system. You understand what I'm saying? There's always police on the subways and the platforms, so I trust them.
And it seems many strap hangers were not scared off this weekend. The MTA says the subways saw normal numbers for a holiday weekend.
Good. Good.
Thank goodness. See, we win.
Because if you don't ride the subways, the terrorists win.
They win.
They win.
And you
win.
guys try. You understand? Look, it's too easy to do it if you want to do it. There's nothing they can do to stop it. So all you have to do if you're a terrorist is go get on the train past the protection white people zone. whichever zone that's over, whatever circle of protection of the white folks in Manhattan.
Right.
So if you get on at 149th Street and ride it down, have a nice explosion. That's it. The Holland Tunnel, listen, they check buses, they check the trucks after the toll. They make you pay the toll first, then they check your car. So all you gotta do is just run somebody over and drive into. There's nothing they can do.
What's the little wooden gate gonna do? Even
nothing.
You just drive right through.
If they want to do it, they're gonna do it.
That's why all these alerts, and when they say they've got credible information, that it never happens on those days. It happens on nice, sunny fall mornings that you least expected it, when you're going to work and a fucking plane smashes into a building out of nowhere.
Yep.
That's how it happens. It doesn't happen after a warning, and we sit there and go, strollers, subway, October 9th, and on the 9th, a subway car blows up. It doesn't happen like that. Sorry.
Why do you think they wouldn't blow? Like, blowing up the bridges and tunnels is a smarter thing to do than blow up. It's because it would stop New York.
Yeah.
It wouldn't exist. New York wouldn't exist. But they live in Jersey. I live with all the halal meat dudes.
Yeah.
They're not going to blow it up because they can't get back and forth to do
We still have to travel here.
They live here. You know what I mean?
I need to take the subway. I can't blow it up. Every morning, 9 to 5. They can't blow that up.
They're not going to blow up the train.
We're going to be just fine because we got the Doppler